What's up, guys? So we're gonna go over the Dakota a little bit with just some of the stuff that I've done that I haven't really trained too much of, just because I've been steadily working on the truck. But we'll go over the cooling system, the steering lines and things like that, cooler lines for the trans, all that good stuff. So here we go. So we'll start with the cooler lines for the trans. I just did some dash 8 fittings out of the thermostat block there, and it just runs all the way over to here to the actual stock cooler lines for the original transmission, and I just adapted it to work. So that was pretty simple, and I flushed out the lines there. So for the fan, there was an actual kit that I bought off of somebody that actually mounts a Jeep Grand Cherokee fan to the Dakota with just these custom brackets that somebody made. So that worked out pretty well too. I'm gonna tidy up the wiring a little bit, but it's just kind of makeshift right now. So yeah, so that block just goes back to the factory lines, and then that goes back into the transmission like a regular car would. So did some O2 sensor extenders for my oxygen sensors just because of the wiring. Here's the new driveshaft flange through the slip yoke, adapted into the stock driveshaft for the rear diff. And then I just did some makeshift exhaust for now, just some Flowmaster Outlaws I had laying around just to put some mufflers, get a little bit of back pressure, get the sensors in the exhaust stream so I can actually start tuning on this thing. But the Holley system worked really well. The trans cross member, the mounts, the engine mounts, the Meladon oil pan worked really well. The Blackheart Hemi headers I actually had coated. So these are actually Cerakoted black, just to kind of help with the heat and things like that. But everything works really well. Everything worked pretty good. Just waiting on an oil filter right now, just so I can get oil back in it, because I had to redo some stuff under the oil pan, if you can imagine. So anyway, this is just kind of where I'm at right now. I can get back to tuning it now that I've got my little issue fixed. But yeah, thanks for watching.